All right, welcome in everybody. My name is Ben Militer. Ben Militer. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. My name is Ben Miller of Ben Miller Realty of Kansas City, powered by Remax. And I'm here with a brand new video to update you on what exactly is going on here in the Kansas City market in mid 2023. As I sit here, it is July 17th as I look at my calendar. And that means we are more than halfway through 2023. And I am going to tell you the numbers look pretty damning right now, but I'm going to break it down for you and give you the market update of what is going on here in Kansas City. Should you buy? Should you sell? All the in-betweens. But before I get to that, if you like what I'm doing, please don't forget, please to like and subscribe right there down at the bottom. And that way you know whenever I come out with a new video each and every week. Now, if you also want me to help you find your dream home right here in Kansas City, I would love to be your trusted real estate consultant. Give me a phone call or a text at area code 661-236-9055. Now, before we get to the market stats and statistics, I'm going to beg your indulgence just for 1 minute. Now, recently I did change brokers to Remax. I have to update all my YouTube channel, all that kind of stuff. But I got to be real with you guys. If nothing else in this video, in other videos that I've made, all this other kind of stuff, I just want to be real. I'm a real person. I'm not some glossy YouTube guy as maybe some of the videos have made me out to be. But what I want to tell you guys is during this market shift last year when the tap got turned off on all of us real estate agents, I went scrambling looking for a new direction. And I thought, what better way than to change my focus and to really focus on properties that I love, which was luxury lake and land properties. I love selling them. I love being by lakes. I'm a huge avid fisherman. And boy, oh boy, I cannot begin to tell you what a huge mistake that was. And the reason why it was a huge mistake is I don't live that lifestyle. And I know this may be uncool on YouTube, and a lot of people already, the algorithms probably kicked me out because everyone's like, oh, just get to the market stats. That's fine. I'm speaking to the people that really want an honest and genuine person on the other end of this camera. I don't live that life. I am not a luxury guy. I live in a 2,500 square foot home in the middle of Lee Summit, Raytown-ish area. And the people I attach myself to, the people I identify with the most are my types of people, the people I go to church with, the people that are in my community, and the people that I've sold the most houses to are in my price bracket. I just don't know that life. Now, I love luxury properties, and I'm still going to try to film them. And I love all the people that I met in the luxury sphere, but it's just not the guy who I am. So I wanted to just really quick touch on the fact that this channel, once again, is going to go through a rebranding. But there's no more bull crap. It's just all going to be about who I really am. Videos, content, things that you guys can trust, things that you guys can learn from. And I'm just going to be me from here on out. I'm tired of trying to pretend to be somebody chasing the dollar. That's why my new motto, since I joined Remax, is I value connections over commissions. All right. Thank you for indulging me on that. And again, I'm sure the YouTube algorithm was like, we're done with you. But I'm done trying to be somebody that I'm not. So let's get to the market stats and statistics to help educate you the best way that I can so I can lead you in the proper direction if you do want to buy, sell, or invest in a property here in Kansas City. So we are here in July, like I said, so I'm going to pull up this handy little screen sharing thing. And there we are. There is our first Greater Kansas City fast stats. So the big thing, so we're going to just kind of gloss over a few things and you can follow my pointer here. The average sale price is up 4.5% here in Kansas City. And that is over a 1 year change, as it says down here. All data metrics reflect a 1 year change. So we are up 4.5% from last year. $374,000 is roughly the main median house cost here in the Kansas City metro. Now you go down here, this is a big telling number. We're going to break that down. 12.8% down last year from total inventory. We have 4,978 houses on the market right now, down almost 13% from last year. What does that tell us? That tells us that a lot of people obviously are sitting on their homes. They are unsure about the economic situation here in the United States with the interest rates, everything like that. So they're staying put where they are right now. And a lot of these people, you have to think, probably got in the market when the interest rates were really low. So it would be hard. I would be hard pressed as a homeowner if someone came to my door, like a real estate agent went knocking on my door, is like, hey, do you want to sell your house? I'm like, no, I've got 3% interest. Do you think I'm gonna try to sell my house, although I know I'll get top dollar for it because the inventory is so low? But then that means I have to give up the 3% rate. So a lot of people are sitting on their houses right now, and there is not enough houses, which is actually driving up buyer demand. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about all these stats that you see in front of you, but also what I'm seeing on the ground level and how this last rate hike may be affecting things just a little bit more than these numbers will reflect. Okay, so pending sales down 9.8 from last year, 9.8% from last year. So of course, with lower inventory, we're having a fewer pending sales on the market. Closed sales down 15.6, same thing. We don't have enough houses. There's not a lot of buyers flooding the market, right? Because those interest rates are really high. Now, I'm also going to be making a video very shortly and uploading on my YouTube channel talking about my market predictions for later 2023 into 2024, and I think you're going to want to watch that video because I want to arm you guys with all the knowledge I can possibly impart onto you. So whether you use me as a realtor or not, let your realtor should be educating you the best of their ability, and maybe this video can help you make the best decision for your money. And I think some of the things I'm going to say in that video will shock you. So closed sales down 15.6%. Here's a big one. 101% of the original price received is down 2.1%. So what that means is people are still getting what they're asking for the house, or maybe a little bit more, but that number is down 2.1%. Now here's the big two that I want to focus on right here. Take a look right here. 30 days on the market. That is up 87.5% from a year ago. Think about that. 87. That means last year houses were flying off the market in 15, 14, 13 days. We are now up 87.5%. There is a lot of buyer hesitation in the market right now. That's what that number tells us. Now the month supply is going up a little bit. So this is encouraging. 6.7% from last year, which means if we want to be in a healthy market, we're going to be anywhere between the 3 and 5%, or a 3 to 5 month supply if we're in a healthy, stable market. All right, here's another slide. I'm going to take you back to my window capture here. Here's another slide that I want to show you that kind of breaks down the numbers that we just went over. And it does it in great detail. So let's take a look here. So, we already said, what the percentage changes were in closed sales and all that kind of stuff. Now here is what the year-to-date stats look like. Or again, just a closer view. So average sales price in 2022 was $357. Median sales price was $315, and now it's $320. So again, an increase of about $5,000 or 1.6%. But there is one thing I really want you guys to see. So check this out. This is the historical average sales price in a rolling 12-month calculation since 2013. So So as you can see, the trend from 2013, look at the average sales price right there. That was probably about 160 or 170, most likely. And here we go, 2014, 2016, 2018. I mean, we have been on a steady upward trajectory since 2013. That's why I always tell people Kansas City may not be completely recession proof, but with all the things Kansas City has going for it, especially we have a new downtown project going on right now that's going to have a Ferris wheel. We are a city on the grow for sure. Your money is safe investing in real estate in Kansas City. So I'm seeing a lot of houses they've been sitting on the market more so than usual. There's been some really great houses in the 350 to 360 range that I've looked at with my clients, and even higher than that you would think would go really quick. But what we're seeing here on the ground level is the last rate hike that took place pulled a lot of buyers out of the market, because a lot of people are confused and they're wondering when these increases in the rates is going to end. When is it going to slow down? When is it going to start coming down, if it ever starts coming down? So I have been shocked. I've been watching a lot of houses for my clients, and I'm noticing a trend where houses are starting to sit longer that literally almost even a month ago would have been flying out in 2 or 3 days. Now, that also depends on the county in which you're shopping in. Johnson County is still berserk. I put a bid in on a house for some clients of mine. The house was right around $300,000, which is the hot price point. I'll get to that in a minute, which is the really hot price point right now. And there was over 30 offers, and we went $20,000 over. So imagine what the winning bid got on this house in Lenexa, Kansas, which is on the Johnson County side. So what we're seeing on a ground level is Johnson County remains scorching hot. Has been for 3 years. He's going to be for the next 3+ years, because Johnson County, Overland Park, Lenexa, all the places in Johnson County, all the parks, all the great schools, all the shopping. You're not in Kansas City proper. People want Johnson County. It's just the way it is. So if you're looking for a home in the Kansas City metro, be prepared for Johnson County to be the most competitive market out there. Period. Point blank. Now, on the other hand, you have Jackson County. Jackson County, not so much. There's pockets, Midtown is still pretty hot and popping. You're gonna have a lot of houses that are nicer going a lot quicker. Now, some of the fixer-upper homes are staying on the market a little bit longer. And the hot price point, no matter which side of the state that you're on, still tends to be about $175 to $350. That's the soft spot for first-time home buyers, investors, everybody in between. The people that are still in the market are in that price point. Now back to Jackson County. Jackson County just went through a huge tax assessment. It is the biggest news in real estate out here, and I wish I had time to go dive into deep about how unsavory the Jackson County tax assessments were. However, houses are not going as quick on the Jackson County side. My pick, now write this down, my pick for the best, dollar for dollar, most bang for your buck, anywhere in the Kansas City metro remains Raytown, Missouri. Don't listen to what other people will tell you out there. Oh, Raytown's so awful. Yes, every town does have its downsides. Raytown does not have a single solitary great restaurant in its city boundaries. There's some good bakeries, there's some good other things, but if you're looking for good dining, you have to drive 15 minutes to Lee Summit or 15 minutes to Kansas City. But I'm telling you, as far as per square foot costs, the piece of land that you can get, the house that you can get, Raytown is your best buy. And you heard it from me first, dollar for dollar. If you want to, make your dollar stretch far, go to Raytown, Missouri. That is just my opinion. Thank you so much. That is my market update for July of 2023. Buckle up, folks. It's going to get wild. Stay tuned for my bold predictions. I'm stealing that from Brian Buffini. Bold predictions for 2023 and 2024, and then you can watch it and say, you were wrong, you were right. But I think my predictions are going to be right on. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. Hit that like and subscribe button during this. I really love making these videos. I feel a fire in my belly again to be your #1 resource right here on YouTube. May not have all the flash, but I definitely have all of the substance. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time right here on Ben Miller Realty of Kansas City, powered by RE/MAX. See you next time.